So Steph, you had mentioned that one of your goals was to take your medication more reliably and without relying so much on your spouse to remind you when to take your medication or to remind you what medication you have to take at a certain time. So we can do this through a lot of different strategies. The first thing we can do is we can simplify the task by using this medication organizer. So you can see here that the medication organizer has a slot for every day of the week. And we also have two different organizers. So this one is for your morning medication and this one is for your evening medication. And another thing we can do is use a memory aid, such as reminders on your iPhone. And then that'll serve as a visual prompt or a visual cue for you to remember to take your medication at a certain time. And then the last thing we can do is we can modify your environment, because the environment plays a big role in helping create these routines for you. So we can make sure that we place the medication organizer in a place that's easy to find, in a place that you visit frequently in your home. All right, Steph, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna start by organizing your medication organizer so that it's set up for the whole. I'm gonna organize it, but I'm gonna do everything first for you. I'll show you how to do everything. And then once I'm done showing you how to do everything, I'm gonna have you practice several times. Or the first step that I like to do before I organize the medication organizer is that I take a look at the label to make sure I know exactly when I have to take the medication and how often. So we can see here that this one says we have to take it every single day, once in the morning and once in the evening. One for Sunday, one for Monday, one for Tuesday. And as you're doing this, as you're filling up your medication organizer, if you forget what you have to do or what you have to place, then you can always refer back to the label. So let's go ahead and start by organizing this medication here.
Okay.
Remember, the first thing you can do, if you're not sure where to start, is we should always start by reading the label.
Let's see. Oh, that's right. I take it every day, once in the morning and once in the evening.
Yeah, very good. Oh, it looks like you made a mistake here. It looks like you missed one of the days here. So remember, if there's ever a case where you forget what to do, you can always refer back to the label of the medication. So let's go ahead and empty these out, and we'll go ahead and start over for the evening medications. So you've successfully organized your medication for the week now.
Yay!
So we're gonna keep practicing though, because you did it successfully, but we wanna make it a routine and a habit for you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a timer for 5 minutes from now, and we'll pretend like it's a new week and you have to refill your medications again, and I'll have you practice again.
Okay.
Okay? With this one.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Remember, if you're not sure where to start, there's something that you can do to help you get started.
That's right. Read the label.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so the last thing we can do to help you with your goal of taking your medication more reliably and more independently without relying on your spouse is we can address the environment. So the environment can help support you, or it can sometimes disrupt your routines. So if we place the medication organizer in a place that you visit frequently throughout your daily routine, then it can serve that as a visual reminder or visual cue for you to take your medications. So I know that you like to make your tea or coffee in the mornings. So by placing the medication organizer next to the kettle, it'll serve as a natural reminder for you to take your medications. And over time, this will become more natural for you and more of a habit and more of a routine.
Okay.
Another thing we can do is by making sure that your environment where your medication organizer is placed at is free of clutter. Because if you need to take your medication and there's clutter or things all over the place, it becomes very difficult to find where your medication organizer is placed. So as you can see here, we don't have many things on the counter, and then your medication organizer is a bright purple color and a bright blue color. So this helps it stand out against the white countertop.